So I am the winner. I want to thank every single one of you for pitching. Okay, can I get a check, please? £5,000. The winner is Berry. Thank you, everybody. Like I mentioned, tonight wouldn't have been possible without something called leadership and mentorship. And that's what Lovers Inspires is about. Just before we close, I want to welcome my leader, Pastor Kevin, up on the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you here? First of all, I want to say a big congratulations to the Lovers and Inspirers for putting on such an amazing event. I want you to give a big round of applause to all the businesses that came out to showcase today. Next month, we will be having a bigger showcase where you will be able to win even bigger giveaways and be able to showcase your own business. Those of us that don't really get to be in the spotlight, some of us that are ignored, this is why we do these kind of events, for everybody to come together and network and have a good time.
Well, you know I've been around all time. I give everybody the vibes on vibes. I make the people don't they lose their minds. I've been doing this all my life. When I wanna be that set it on fire. And when they step in, I'll be right on time. I hope you ready, we go jam all night.
Hey guys, it's me again. Let me just sit myself here. Hi guys. So we're gonna play a quick game. But before we play this quick game, I'm gonna call two members of the LNI. Can I please get Amina? And can I also get Miss Tamara? Okay, so as previously mentioned, there was a very lovely service last week. We had like tons of businesses, we had performances, we had food. I don't know if anybody tasted that jerk bagel, but till this day, I be dreaming about it. We had like non-alcoholic fruit punch. Guys, have you ever had non-alcoholic fruit punch? I know you guys haven't, you guys need to go back there. But we had an amazing, amazing service, but we're gonna see like, I know there's a few faces, so a few new faces, so you guys can whisper amongst each other if you guys know the answer. But we're gonna play a quick game, and you two are gonna help me, and let's see if you guys were actually paying attention last week, because I know you guys were heavily involved. So, if Media Team can put a QR code, so I'm gonna let you guys know how it's gonna go, okay? So if you scan this QR code, it's got the service last week.
Is it on? Oh, yeah. I enjoyed the service last week. It was amazing. It was nice seeing new service last week. It was amazing. It was nice seeing new faces, amazing businesses, meeting new people. Obviously, one of my friends was there. She had her own store.
He was your friend?
It was the AC Bakery.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
She was there, so it was nice inviting someone that had a business, and she was there to show everyone what she was made of, and I loved it. Yeah.
I love that. What about you, Miss Amina?
I definitely agree with what she said. I think it was really inspiring to see everyone being able to showcase their own businesses. Obviously, like she said, there was a lot of new faces, and I know some businesses actually benefited from the event as well. But yeah.
Love that. What was the main highlight for that evening? Because I know you guys were heavily involved. If you guys saw me, my ponytail was swinging left and right, left and right. But what was you guys' main role, and what was the highlight for that evening for you guys?
I think the highlight for the evening was, I think the performances were really good, and I think it was also really nice to see like everything just come together, because we really did like work really hard for it, and I think it was just so like, it just made me so happy to see everything just come together at the end, and everything just worked out how we wanted it to.
I think my highlight of the night was obviously hearing how everyone's business started. Obviously, there was a young girl there. I can't remember her name of her business, but I know she did like the jewelry, and it was really nice to see someone my age. She was only 17, and how she built a business, and how she built a business up, and at such a young age. So I don't. Is that me? Is that? Testing. Oh, okay. Like I was saying, yeah, it was nice seeing someone that was my age building a young business, and it's inspiration. So I love it. Yeah.
Love that. Okay, so that's gonna. Media team is going through a lot right now. Media. Okay, so that's gonna take us to our final segment, which will be the quiz. So can media team help me with the, love that. Is it our fault, media team? Oh, is it? Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do the same as well. So we're gonna do this thing together. And I'm gonna read out the questions. So, we can do this all together. If you guys know the answer, do shout it out. Well, don't shout it out, but put it on the Slido, okay? Okay, guys. First question: how many businesses showcased at the Entrepreneur Fest last week? Can I read out the options? There's 12, there's 25, and there's 42. So, which one do you guys think? The third one. Oh, okay. Was you here last week? Okay. I'm seeing the numbers. People don't have faith though. People are saying 12. People are saying. Wow, you guys are so dramatic. Sorry, I'm just seeing the percentages rise. Okay, next one. How do I get to my next question? Sorry, guys, new to this program. Okay, we're just gonna do it manually. It's fine. We do things manually over here. How much was the prize check worth? Does anybody know? That's so low. Can you respect us a little bit, though? Oh, is Zoe in it? Zoe, are you telling her? Are you telling them the answers? Is you knew it and you wasn't there last week. I didn't see you. You was there. Oh wow! Look at. Okay. 5K is the answer. It was worth 5K worth of services. I know, right? Soon will be 10K, inshallah. Next question. What type of business won the prize in the end? Does anybody know? Are you sure? I'm hearing hair business. Are you sure it wasn't the jewelry business? No? It wasn't the jewelry business? I don't know. Me, I'm just a host. He's very adamant. What do you guys think? Tomorrow, was you paying attention, floor team? You was. Floral business. Hold on, guys. So how comes this program is working for you guys and it's not working for me? Maybe it's me. I'm the issue. Okay, yes, you guys are correct. It was the floral business. Okay. Right. I'm just thinking of a bonus question. Quick bonus question. Who's the leader of Lovers and Aspirers? Oh. So for me, saying Pastor Amina, to people are saying Pastor James. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Don't worry, you guys will get to know our leader in the next few segments. But thank you guys for joining us with this segment. I hope you guys had fun. Don't miss me too much. I will be back here at the end. But thank you all.
I need a bit more noise than that, though. Good evening, lovers and inspirers. Amazing, amazing. Can I get a round of applause for Marceline, please? Incredible. Incredible. It's so, so, so lovely to have you all here with us. And I think Marceline did an incredible job. Shout out to Marcia. In speaking about last week and even the video you guys have just seen, I'm just going to do a very quick intro to our next segment and tell you guys what we're all about. So with the video you've just seen, you've seen so many different communities, so many different initiatives. Marceline mentioned in her introduction that we're part of a group of 4 other movements similar to us. And across those movements, for example, last week we had 42 businesses showcased. Within the overall movement, we have about 120 businesses. You've seen some of the snippets in that clip there with fashion, beauty, sports, hair, makeup, science, technology, so much. And the underlying factor is really what makes up Lovers and Inspirers. We're all about transforming young people's lives and raising new leaders. And that's a term you'll hear a lot. New leaders, what does that mean for us? It really just means taking ordinary people and giving them direction. I think one of the things we have to think about is a lot of people have a lot of potential. You have some kind of talent, some kind of skill, but a lot of times, I think young people in particular spend a lot of time trying to find out what it is that they're going to use that for. What do they want to achieve in life? What should they be aspiring to? And our next segment really is the main bit of one of the main bits of our service today, which is titled Our Vision, Our Story. We're simply just going to showcase 3 stories that have demonstrated what we do here very well, which is take ordinary people. Some of these guys have come in 17, 14. I joined this movement when I was 19 and I'm 25 now, but they're completely unrecognizable today from what they were when they came. And they came in like everybody else, just a young person, confused, looking for help, looking for hope, looking for direction, and that's what they found. So on that note, I will introduce the segment. It will roll on its own and the speakers will all come up and introduce themselves, but I do hope that you take something away from it. Thank you.
Good evening, lovers and inspirers. Listen, I'm sure you guys can tell I don't do this often. I don't like speaking in front of people, but I'll do it for you guys just today. Oh, please come off it. So I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit about my story. I came into the family at 16 years old, and I can definitely say that at 16 I had a very big lack of guidance. I came in from care actually. My parents kicked me out when I was 15. And I came from a very, very abusive home. So going into care from obviously being in a family home was a big, big jump for me. And then you go from kind of having parents that, let's say, quote unquote, guide you, to being your own guidance, which is very, very difficult to do at 15. You're like trying to find your own way. You're trying to do your own thing. You're trying to be your own person, but you never really know who you are. And obviously coming into the family, and Lovers and Inspirers came way after I came. I came coming up to 6 years ago now. And I think coming into a space like this, I found family. And I think it was something that I was really looking for. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Yeah, no, I was a heavy smoker, like everything was just going absolutely wrong. As you can see from the red hair, I was really trying to get into my Rihanna bag, and that was not working out at all. But as you can see, 6 years or 5 years on, 5 years on, I found my sisters, I found my family. I came in obviously when I was in secondary school, and because of COVID, it was an absolute shambles. Went on to college, didn't do great in college, and then kind of went on to uni. I didn't want to go to uni, and I was told, just do it. And now I'm graduating in July. I'm graduating in July with a degree in psychology, and I'm going on to do my master's at either King's College or Cambridge. And I think think if you told me, if I told 16-year-old Jadida that this is what you're going to be doing now, I would call myself a liar, because back then I didn't see hope. I didn't see a future for myself, because I assumed, based on where I was coming from, I would be essentially another number in the system, another part of the statistics to the government. And I assumed, I doubted myself a lot, and I assumed I wouldn't be anybody. So seeing myself today and understanding that coming into an environment like this really changes you and gives you hope, and being surrounded by people that constantly push you and force you to be the best version of yourself, and knowing that 5 years on, this is not even halfway to where I'm going. So yeah, just kind of an encouragement to every other young black girl, young black person out there that might feel like I'm going through this, or I'm going through that, or I'm not good enough, or my life is full of mistakes. Just keep going. Find the right people that are always going to guide you and push you and ensure that you never give up on yourself. They believe in you more than you even believe in yourself. So yeah, that's really much about me, and thank you guys for listening.
Hi guys, my name's Erica. I'm loved, as you can tell. But my name's Erica. I'm a member of Lovers and Inspirers, and I'm also part of the Love House, and I'm just going to tell you my story. So I was raised in and I recently, before the nation, I moved to Barking. So my life growing up was quite interesting. Oh, fucking hell. I've always been a hottie. But anyway, sorry. My life before the nation was quite interesting. So at the age of 12, I was actually sexually abused by my uncle. That was quite hard for me. I resented a lot of people in the process. I was actually 12, going back and forth with a defense lawyer in court. But yeah, so I resented a lot of people, and I started acting. Yeah, my red hair phase. Yeah, I resented a lot of people, so I started acting out. I started getting in fights. I wouldn't go to school, and eventually I got kicked out in year 9. So when I got kicked out, I got sent to a centre, and at centre I met the beginning of my downfall, I would say, a boy. I met a boy, and he actually ended up going to prison for murder. So I was jailbait. Yeah. That was me. It was quite hard because at that point I just felt like my life was cursed. Like, I was 16, everything was going downhill. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know who to turn to. So I stayed being a jailbait. So in 2019, I was 17, just out in Stratford, and I met a leader, one of the leaders in Love and Inspirers, Pastor Kim. I met her. She literally told me to come to church next day. She told me to come to her house, which ended up being the Love House. I came next day, and I've been here ever since. Yeah. So I've been here for 6 years. I've been in Love House, which is a female-led house. I've been mentored by Pastor Mariam. And she's literally built me up. She's mentored me into what I am today, which I'm going to explain. So I'm a freelance PR manager. Yeah. I work with... Let me get it out, guys. I've worked with footballers. I've worked with Daniel Sturridge. I worked with Maya Mills.